You've been lounging with Skipper. You've been lounging with Skipper.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Loungin with Skip, episode 34 to be exact. I want to welcome you all to, another episode of talking to one that's in the entertainment industry and talking about the journey into the landscape, into the field of what it is that they do and the journey of that for those out there that have aspirations and want to feel inspired to branch out of their own comfort zone to see just where, the heights can take them. I'm sitting here with a man that I met about 10 years ago in the barbershop, St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? Jamestown Mall to be exact, you know what I mean? And this guy, he always had some like a certain energy about him that wasn't really a energy of content, but more so of an energy of exploration. And his energy, because weren't you at Carl's place too? Did you know Carl?
99 Ways to Fame.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And Sydney, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I was seeing him at both barbershops that I was working at, 99 Ways to Fame with Carl. And what was Sydney's barbershop?
James. It started with a C, didn't it?
Man, my mind just went blank. I can't believe I forgot the name of that barbershop. I was there for 2 years, I believe, a year and a half.
Was it Creations?
Nah. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't even. Sydney, if you're hearing this, forgive me. I totally forgot. But I worked there with Reno. Yeah, I forgot the actual name. But anyway, Jamestown Mall isn't there anymore. It's gone. But anyway, so I met this guy, and he was always hitting me up like, "Man, Skip, so what's it like when I moved out here to LA?" And we had a few conversations, and the man made the move, and here he is today. I'm talking to Rich Laru, the content creator, the videographer, the director, the what's the last one you said?
TV personality.
Yeah, TV personality. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis's own Rich Laru. What's going on, man?
Yes, sir. What's good? Rich Laru, straight out of Lalu.
Straight out of Lalu. Okay.
LA 5 years now.
5 years. It's been a road, huh?
It's been a road, man. But it's a road that you hop on, and you never know where it goes. Yeah. But as long as you watch that TV, you see where you can go.
Yeah, for sure. So where are you from in St. Louis? Where'd you go?
Florissant.
Okay, Florissant.
Shreveport. I was in Spanish Lake when I first got there.
Okay. So were you born in St. Louis?
No, Chi-Town.
Okay, you was born in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay. So you moved to St. Louis, grade school.
Yep. 4th grade, Townsend.
You went to Townsend?
Yeah,
okay.
I went to Townsend. Man.
Okay. And what high school did you go to?
I went to Central.
Hazel Central?
And then I went to Rosary, returning in the Trinity.
Okay.
Catholic school. I'm down Redmond.
Okay.
Yeah.
Around what years were you at Hazel Central?
That was 3. So 2000, 2001.
Okay. Yeah, I went to Hazel Central too. Graduated in 94. So, okay, boom. So when you're back in school or whatnot, were you like acting or you filming anything? Or was it one of those things where people looked at you like, "Yo, Rich, you got a personality," and all that? Like how did all that come about for you at that age?
Shout out to the homie DJ SoFly. Remember SoFly?
Yeah, SoFly. He worked next door at the to the shop in was it the Foot Locker or
something
like a shoe store.
Yeah. I don't know if it was Glicks or what it was.
I think it was Glicks.
But yeah, Darren Frierson, DJ SoFly, he was DJing, and that's back when I was Hype Man Rich.
Hype Man Rich. That's right.
I was Hype Man Rich, and
so he was DJing,
and I was just like, "Yo,
and
let
you
me hop on the
parties.
mic."
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, "Yo, look, I never forget the first time. It was at, I think, McClure North or Lutheran. One of them schools. He was DJing. I was like, "Yo, let me get on the mic." Got on the mic, and
So he was DJing the actual school party.
Yeah, he was a real DJ. He was like doing it, and I was just, I was my guy. So I was like, just gonna roll with you. I got on the mic one time and then I did it again and then did it again. I was like, okay, you know what? I need a name. And then the crazy part, I never forget it, nigga. Oh man, I was at McClure. He was DJing, and this dude came in with all this energy, got on the mic, he was rocking it, and I was like, well, that's how I'm supposed to do it. Shorty the Prince.
Shorty the Prince,
That was the first day I met Shorty, and I was like, okay. And I think he had just got on the radio or something like that. I was just like, damn, that's how I need to do it. And then it's like, I watched him. I'm a person that, regardless of if it's me doing construction how I used to do or just the way that I'm built, I see something done one time, I can mimic it. That's just who I am. I try to hit everything with excellence, and it's like watching Shorty. I was like, yo, I gotta do it.
You know what's so interesting? I remember when Shorty the Prince, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember when he first started working at the radio station. I remember I think he would work like Sunday mornings. It was somewhere around there was a time when no one was probably really listening, but they was giving him a chance. And I remember turning the station on and thinking like, who is this kid on Magic 10, whatever it was at the time, Magic 104.
108? Oh no, High 104.1.
Yeah, and I'm like, who is this kid talking? And it's just interesting to see where he, has become. And
I kind of follow him. It's like I noticed that the moment he left St. Louis, he was on. Yeah. 106 in Park. And the moment I left St. Wis, less than a year, I was hosting the BET Experience.
Okay, so high school. So this was in high school when you and SoFly, you were doing the parties.
And then me and Shorty started doing parties together.
Okay, so but you're still in high school.
Was I in high school or college then? I think I was in high school then.
Okay.
Cause this was, I know 8th grade. I think so. Okay. Yeah, it was high school.
Okay, so you graduated what year?
05.
05. Graduated 05. Now after high school,
I went to Rankin.
You went to Rankin. Okay, what was why'd you decide to go to Rankin?
I went to parents. You know, the thing is now, man, back in the day, I understand the history of where we come from, and it's like we have the opportunities to be everything that our parents couldn't. And I'm sure everybody done heard it saying, "Hell, y'all should go to school, be a doctor, be a lawyer." Now we're able to do that, and it's like we don't want it. And I think my stepdad owned a construction company. He did trucking, so I was in the construction field, and he wanted me to do this, and I didn't want to do it. I don't know why I went. So I went. I actually went to Rankin for computer technology. Okay. I sat in that class for a day and a half. I dropped out, changed major.
You was on there for you was there for a day and a half.
A day and a half because I just couldn't. I couldn't sit there and just be on a computer all day like a nerd. Yeah. It just wasn't me.
Felt confined to one thing, to one spot.
Exactly. So then I switched to electrical because it was more hands-on. I can move around. I can go wire up a whole house right now probably still. And then, let me see. I did electrical. And then I had my landscape company in St. Louis.
I do remember that.
That's what I was doing right out of high school because I couldn't get a job anywhere.
So you started your own company?
Yeah.
Landscape company.
Okay. Started my own landscape company.
Now see, even at that point, that's what I'm saying, being so young and deciding to start your own landscaping company, that right there, showed something, some initiative, so to speak. It showed that you was trying to take your destiny in your own hands versus waiting for something to happen. You went and made something happen. So how long were you going about with your construction business?
That was like, because I worked at Lowe's and Home Depot. I work in the lawn and garden department or electrical because I did electrical to meet clients. That's how everybody knew me in St. Louis. So it's like, they went there and my name just traveled. You do good, everybody started referring you, and that's I've built my entire career even now based on referrals. I can't tell you how I've made it 5 years in LA. Never had a job. It's just my name speaks for itself.
Now, during this time, were you still doing hype? Hype man. Hype manning the parties, or were you just strictly just when you were landscaping, or were you strictly just 9 to 5 independent? Landscaping business.
So this is what happened. If you Google industrytv.com, and that's industry spelled without the I, so NDUSTRYTV.com. That was a company that I started when I realized I wanted to host and be on TV.
Okay.
And that's when
You started this.
Yeah. If you type it in on YouTube, you'll see all my interviews. So I said, man, I live in St. Louis. There's no opportunity here at all. I'm going to nobody say to do what I want to do. Wherever over 50% of something is being done to have that's where you got to go. So I knew I had to come to LA. But most people like to go to LA, try to get people to put you on and do stuff. Like, nah, I don't know nobody. I got to do it myself. So I started that company, and basically it was Revolt, what that is now, and All Def Digital before they even existed. I created a team. I had somebody to run my Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram. I had writers.
I remember that too.
Right. So what I would do, I would go to all the clubs and I would film the celebrities that came in town. Then after they got done performing, I wanted to do an interview. And me doing that I was able to build my hosting reel.
Now, who was filming you?
So when I first started, 99 Ways to Fade.
Yeah,
Carl.
Yeah, Carl was okay. So
Carl was the guy for the video. So
that's right.
and Carl tried to help me out. If he's listening to this, he's gonna tell you about the first time I choked.
What happened?
I was at what's the club downtown all the way in the back.
I know you're talking about.
It was the hood one.
Yeah,
Bottoms up?
yeah.
No, not bottoms up.
No, that's a strip club. It was the one. Yeah, you parking. It was parking back there
Under the bridge.
Also,
Under the bridge.
Yeah,
man.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, that club.
But it was downtown.
And they had the upstairs and downstairs. You look right over.
Yeah.
That's where all the DJ conventions was at.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about. I forgot the name.
Yeah, but I was there and I was interviewing Yo Gotti.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Yo Gotti. Yo, what's up, man? I'm Hype Man Rich. Yo, what's going on? It's like, oh, you know, man, blah, 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 blah. It's like, all right, y'all heard it first. That was it.
That was it?
Yeah, Carl, I'm like, if I can ever see that footage, man, like, to go from that to, like, killing it out here.
Yeah.
But it was like, I just wanted it. And then after Shorty the Prince kind of left, I had another person that I was looking at. It was Young Dip.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, yo, what's up? It's your boy Young Dip. I was like, okay. So it's like, I kept hearing it. And I guess we kind of resemble each other's energy or whatever. So it's like, I always heard that voice. And it's like, I'll just walk around. Like,
now he was on a radio station too.
Yeah, he was on Hot 104.1.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's like, man.
So why didn't you ever go to the radio station?
The first time I actually went, I actually hit up Boogie one day after seeing him. So after he started to notice me, because I was always around doing stuff. And I don't know when it was, I was like, bro, I was like, let me come work there. And I was like, I work for free. I wanted to just learn the board.
Right.
I just wanted to be around that energy and that atmosphere to just know what to do. It's like, I can't do it. And then I get it now, you know, with laws and all that. But I'm like, bro, I don't care. I just want to be there.
Just be around.
I just want to see it.
Yeah. Let me just be up in there while you all are doing it.
Yeah. And it didn't happen, man. I never forget.
So it was no interning? You couldn't intern?
Couldn't intern, couldn't do nothing. I didn't even care. I just wanted to be around.
Yeah. And
it's like, nobody would...
Oh, yeah.
Nobody would do it, man.
Yeah.
Even the people that's still there now, it's like, it was one guy I had an issue with there. And I think people in the Lou don't understand what media really is. So when people want to try to do, we're the only exclusive media company that's supposed to be here, that's not how media works. Media is for every platform, for everybody to see. Now, if you want to say something is exclusive, you can do an interview just like everybody else doing. Don't be hating on them. But you think of a question that's exclusive for you to put out there. Yo, E! News went here, MTV, like, when you
TMZ.
think of, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's there for the same thing. So why are you fighting over a spot because you want to be the only one?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I had people try to do that, and people knew why I was there. It's like, yo, just let Richard do the interview. I'm not trying to. I don't even care about it. I just want to interview.
So basically, it was some St. Louis hate going on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that seems to be the same. You know, it's like, because St. Louis is so small that nobody wants, it's kind of like one of those things where the gate opens only for a little small, for a couple people, and then it shuts again.
Yep.
It's like nobody wants to. It's like everybody's the gatekeeper of letting somebody in the gate. You know what I mean? Versus just be like, man, just come on. You never know who you may, whatever the case may be. But that's one of the reasons why people say, you know what, fuck this, I'm up out of here.
Yep.
Okay.
Even the people that was throwing the parties, man, it's like, yo, why should I have to be fighting? You know why I'm here. And I never forget, I did this one behind the scenes of this whole event. I made that video. And so this is when I taught myself. So Carl, after I realized, you know, it'll take Carl a minute to give me back my footage. I didn't know what to do. I said, I'm going to teach myself. I got on Final Cut. I learned it. And then my brother moved out. He moved out there with me. I was like, cool. I'm going to show him how to film. Because I was learning.
St. Louis?
Yep. From the Shy. So he was filming for me. And then that way I can film and give it to Carl to edit. Then that took too long. I was like, cool, I'm going to show myself how to edit. So I taught myself everything off of YouTube.
So that way you didn't have to wait on nobody.
I didn't have to wait. And that's how I built my hosting reel. That way, when I came to LA, I got rid of Robbie Reed, who's the casting director for BET. Like, I was already ready.
You already had it together. Now, when was it to that point? So around what year was this when you were getting all this together? Was this like, what was it, 2007, 2008?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I left in 2010, and you moved out here 2014?
What's it, 19? Yep.
Okay. Now, were you out here before for a little short time and then went back?
I only came for like a weekend.
Okay. So I remember you, when we spoke, it was maybe, I don't know, maybe sometime in 2011, I think it was, maybe 2012. But we had spoken, you were like, man, I'm about to come out there, man, and woo, what is it on, you know, and all this type of stuff. I'm like, man, you know, for me at that time, it was rough. It was, you know what I mean? I was in the trenches, you know what I mean? But what was it, that point where you said, okay, enough is enough, I'm gone?
So I had my landscape company. Economy dropped. People that had money was holding on to it. People that didn't have one spending it. People didn't want to spend it. I was just like, I'm not happy. And I said to myself, you know what? If I'm going to be broke in St. Louis, I'm going to be broke in LA, but broke with opportunity. And I sold my pickup truck, which forced me to leave because that was my money maker. I didn't have a truck, so I forced myself to leave. I set a date. I made up my mind. I left my son. I told him what I was doing.
Now, how was that for you?
It was tough. It was hard. I never forget that photo. Of just looking at it, like, in his eyes. But I made the way. Now I got him and his mom here. They live out there. You know, she got her life. And, you know, we always been, like, dope friends. No issues. You know what I'm saying? It's like, she's like a best friend. And, yeah, man, now he's here. You know, he's on the AAU team. He's like super dope at basketball.
Okay, well, before we get to that.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what was the final straw when you just said, okay, bump that, I'm coming? You sold the truck?
Honestly, Shorty.
Okay.
Watching him on BT, I gotta go. I gotta go. I knew where I had to be.
So, Short, if you're out there listening to this, you're out there inspiring people, you inspired this brother right here to get up, get out, get something, move to LA to pursue his passion. Here's where we are today. You know what I'm saying? So, little did you know of you being on TV, you was out here inspiring other brothers to basically get out there and do their thing. So, how much money did you come out here with?
So, that's an interesting question. I always say, you can't save to come to LA.
Right.
And if anybody knows me or if you don't know, I am the most positive person you will ever meet in life. But I don't never say impossible, but it is impossible to save to come to LA. And everybody has that magic number, 10 grand. So all I need is 10 grand to come out here and do it. So
and
when I came out here,
be saving, and something will happen, and you be back down, and you save
life
some more.
happens. And not to mention, I say this just real fast, don't move to LA with nobody. And this is why I say that. Every time somebody says, yo, I'm moving to LA, me and bro, me and fam, me and this person, one of them niggas is gonna be like, you know what? bro, man, this happened. I can't go.
Yep.
Now everything that you plan is done. Like you can't even go because you financially depending on this person. You got to come by yourself.
Yeah.
Because everybody may not be a soldier like you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that being said, I came with nothing, but I actually came with 10 grand. I came with 10, but I came with no vehicle. Came to Hollywood. I bought a BMW X5.
Okay.
So it was $7,000. It was a 2003. It was, it was cool. I'm like, not new, but just something cool to ride in and look a little good to create some opportunity because you gotta look like what you are.
Okay.
So, I got that truck, and then after about a month go by, I was here for a month in a rental car.
Okay.
When I came to look for a car, so I spent all that. After about a month and a half, the car had an issue. I had to call a friend and get some money to pay. It was
rental?
like, no, my the BMW I had bought had an issue after like 3 weeks. That was like $1,000 fix.
Damn.
And then pretty much after 3 months in LA, so
10 G's was gone.
I had $27 to my name, and I had just enough gas to make it to LA because I was living in Laguna Hills. So I was living nice. I was living poor. And I had enough gas. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to this spot they say called LA Casting. Sign up. Never did background day in my life. I just didn't want to. It's nothing against it, but I just felt like I was better. I didn't need that. Looking back now, knowing how I move, I wish I would have.
Because you never know who you would have ran into because there's tons of people in LA Cast and everybody's in the same position of being like, I'm just here to be around the camera to see who I can meet. Because it's a networking.
I seize opportunities. If I'm in a room with Oprah, guarantee you, I'm going to have Oprah's number by the time we leave. That's just how I roll. People are like, why would you ask her that? Why not? I had something to offer her. You don't.
Okay. So, boom, $27. You went to Central Casting or LA Casting. Then what?
I met this girl at the BET Awards right when I got there named Kayla.
So she was from the BET. She was from BET, or she was?
No, she was just a girl. I was talking to in the BET lounge with Big Tigger and T-Pain, Lorenz Tate, at the BET after party.
Okay, hold on a second. So when you did the LA Casting, that was when you was in the background.
Yeah, that's all background work.
I seen that. Yeah, okay, I seen it. Yeah, that's background work. So that was. So hold on a minute. So that $27 that took you, put the gas in the car to take you to LA Casting.
But that wasn't for a job. But I went there to try to make some stuff happen.
Okay.
Yeah, but I never.
When I saw you in the background of the BET Awards.
Oh, that was me making my way through BET.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, got you. So no, that I was at the right place. Okay, yeah. I was at the right place at the right time. Okay. It's like. It's crazy.
Because you wasn't hosting yet. I think you were just in the background.
I had just got here.
Like just talking. I remember that.
Yeah, I had just got here.
I remember that.
So
I remember that. Yeah, because when you just got here, you had came by the shop. That's right.
Yeah.
Because I remember that. You had just got here, and next thing you know, you was in the background on the BET Awards. I was like, yo, is that Rich? What the
hell? Right. So it's like, Snoop Dogg said it best. He said, I can give you the cars, the money, the hoes, the jewelry. But if you weren't born a star, you're not gonna be a star. When you got star power, when you walk like a star, you're where you're supposed to be. So you move. So it's like I'm making my way in to move like I'm supposed to be. Excuse me. Who are you? You don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It's just, like you're supposed to be there.
Yeah. When you have that mentality, it just worked. I got there. I started to film. I knew where the camera was gonna be at. So I made sure I positioned myself to be in the shot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just to be, you know what I mean? So it's like when you learn both sides of the camera, you know how to play the camera.
Got you.
And so anyway, I met Kayla there. Kayla was a stylist. I said, cool, I'd love to have your number and connect. Okay. She hooked me up with my barber, Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry is the one that made pretty much everything.
He did the video. Now, did he do like some videos? No, you did some videos for him. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Went to Mike Lowry and he hit me up with this guy named Alton Glass.
Yeah, I know Alton.
That's my guy.
Okay, yeah.
That's like my brother.
For real? Yeah. Now, Alton, him doing the VR stuff, crazy.
I started with him doing VR, and then I just couldn't continue to try to educate myself because I had everything else going on.
Yeah.
But by the time it becomes super popular, he's gonna be the go-to guy.
Yeah.
All day. But he got me this show. He got me a job at Dream Magic Studios. They was looking for a TV host for
okay.
He knew somebody that needed a TV host because that's what I came here for. And they needed a host for a show just like 106 in Park, and it was airing in Lagos, Nigeria. So what they were doing was bridging the gap of Hollywood artists, American artists, and Nigerian artists. So I had my show called Video Vault, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
Video Vault was Carl's company in St. Louis, Video Vault.
So hold on a minute, and this was called Video Vault
Yep.
for Lagos, Nigeria.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, coming in, what was it? It was like, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Mr. Rue. Coming in number 5 on the countdown right now. Yo, we got Trey Songz with Foreign. Coming on next, like, it was everything that I wanted to do, and I was doing it.
And it's called Video Vault. Now, you see how that, you know what I mean?
Tied in.
It's like, it's signs like that.
I was where I was supposed to be.
That you go through, that you experience, and you say, okay, God, I get it. Like it's like it becomes in line. Like okay, I'm supposed to be here doing this right now. This is, okay, it becomes more of a solidification to what it is that you're already doing.
Yep.
So boom, you're doing this Video Vault show, Lagos, Nigeria. You're getting some, you know what I mean? You're getting some exposure going.
I texted my son's mom. Seeing these barbershop was called St. Louis Styles.
No, it wasn't St. Louis Styles. No, it wasn't St.
Clientele. Wow.
That's
so maybe that was another one.
St. Louis Styles. That was off of. That was
his old one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the old one off of Dunn Road or something like that. No.
Well, I thought St. Louis Styles was off of what was that? Chambers and.
No, that's Cut Styles and More. That was Champ.
Okay.
Another St. Louis dope guy, Ludi.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Champ, Ludi, all them. Yeah. Man, so you naming these names, I ain't heard in like damn near 10 years.
Ludi, my guy. We was cool before he was Ludi, I guess you can say. Yeah.
Okay, so now you're doing. Okay, so round what year was this? 2000.
What's that?
Video Vault, Lagos, Nigeria.
That was my first year in LA.
So 2014.
Yep.
Okay. 2015. What happened?
I worked at that studio for like a year and a half, and almost 2 years maybe. And I was shooting all their TV shows there. I was editing all their TV shows there. It got a little shady. I found out my worth. And when I found out my worth, I became a problem. And that's how Hollywood works. When you're too smart, you don't work. Because people that want to get over can't get over under you. So I figured out my worth. And everybody that came in that studio, I made sure to organically connect with them to pull those contacts. That's just who I was. And I just made contacts, and that's how my name grew.
Now, I know I seen you, so that was in 2015. Anything in 2016 came about that?
That's when I hosted 2016 BET Awards.
Right, okay. Now, how'd you land that 2016 BET Awards?
I did this skit with Jahan Jones called The Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Spoof. I played, was that Ray J or Marion? And it went viral. They actually aired it on VH1. Robbie Reed wanted to meet all the cast directors of just that thing. I met with Robbie. She saw me. I did an audition in front of her. And then I told her what I wanted to do. And then when the time came up, she put me in the pot. And I went to BET. And the day I got downtown to host, my phone was cut off.
What happened?
Never forget it.
Why did you cut off?
Money.
You didn't pay the bill? You couldn't pay the bill?
Couldn't pay the bill.
So you couldn't pay the bill, but you hosting the BET Awards.
Hosting on BET. I made some calls, did what I had to do. My phone was back on that day, and I was good to go. But that was a real moment.
Now, how did that feel? You know what I mean? Being, hosting the BET Awards. To go from somebody in St. Louis hosting to now, folks wouldn't let you come in on the radio station. They wouldn't let you do any of that. But here you are on TV hosting the BET Awards. How did that feel for you in that moment? Because I remember that.
It's like people don't understand the struggle. I made it this far, but I still got more to go. To them, he made it.
Well, we know it's different when you're living here. When you're living here and you make it, like, that's great. Keep making it. You know what I mean? Keep on making it. Like, that's the thing.
I interviewed Christian Keys when he was on the stage play The Wiz in Chicago. And I was like, yo, I never forget it. If you look it up, it's actually, just go to industrytv.com. I think it's Rich Laru interviews cast of The Wiz in Chicago. I never forget. I was like, yo, man, Chris, what's up, man? Like, yo, man, the crowd was going crazy. When you come out, everybody starts singing. The ladies going crazy and this, that, and the third. He was like, bro, it feels good to be working. And that never clicked until I got here. I was like, wow. And every time I see him, I'm like, yo, you know, it's like, yeah, it's cool what y'all see, but it feels good to be working because people don't work. That's all we want to do is work. Everybody else get to just enjoy the art. But to get that work...
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things where I remember my first time working on set, and it was 2013, working with Blair Underwood on the TV show he had called Ironside, when he was in the wheelchairs on NBC. And I remember I used to go in there and I would cut his hair in his trailer because I wasn't union yet, so I wasn't able to like cut on the actual set. And so I remember, just that time working on that show went for like 2.5 to 3 months of going in. And I remember people there were just, hey, good morning. And just really like everybody was like, hey, good morning. And, just real upbeat. You know what I mean? I'm thinking like, damn, why is everybody so upbeat? And so it got to a point where when you would see people, you'd be like, hey, good morning, And I remember it was one day I was sitting there and I was just watching everybody working, and I knew that this is where I want to be. You know what I mean? I want to be, like one of the Hollywood barbers working on set, doing what it is I'm doing. And it was like I was looking through a window at everybody, doing something, right? Well, that was on a Wednesday. No, that was on a Thursday. I was supposed to go back in on a Monday. I get a call from my mom Saturday morning, said, Jason, I hear the show Ironside was canceled. I said, canceled? So I text the lady that I was in contact with who was letting me know like what days to come in and what time and stuff like that. So I text her, I said, hey, I just heard that Ironside was canceled. I said, does this mean I don't come in on Monday? She said, this means nobody comes in on Monday.
Wow.
I said, really? I called Blair. I'm like, yo. He's like, yeah, man. First thing he said was, yeah, man. He said, yeah. That's why you got to keep seven revenue streams.
7 streams of income.
You know what I'm saying? You got to keep 7 income streams because it's Hollywood. You never know what may be here going now. It could be over tomorrow. So that's interesting how old boy said that. He's like, man, I'm just happy to be working. You know what I mean? But to the other person that sees that, they're looking at it like, oh man, you on. But you really just happy to be working.
Yeah, I'll show you people on TV sleeping on bunk beds.
I've seen a lot too. So 2017, 2018, what's been going on? I know you were doing, like you said, you were doing the workout. You was really into going to fitness scene. Didn't you do like a Colgate commercial or something like that?
Yeah, I was creating a lot. I was just creating a way for me. And I did American Ninja Warrior.
How was that?
It was dope. It was fun. They got that. I got my issues with them. But, it's an all night thing, man. It's that first year I did it.
They aired these shows on TV and everything.
So about that, making it short. When you watch those type of TV shows, when you watch any type of giveaway, when you watch any type of my revenge body being bullied, people that are aired are people that have been in pain. People that have stories. I didn't have a heartbreaking story because I've been on TV. I was too polished. I have my mom in my life. I have my parents. I don't have, most people's stories on that show. If I lost a leg, I lost my mom. I'm fighting for cancer for my little sister. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a story. I didn't have one like that. And that first year, I did 6 out of 7 obstacles, and I didn't get aired. Second year, it rained.
They didn't get aired.
No, it didn't get aired. I was too polished. Yeah, it's TV. They want they want to have a story, something to build on. Yeah, Rich Laru is there. He's
But
fighting.
they paid you.
No, that's not paid. You only get paid when you win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they didn't air them. Did they air any of it?
I'm sure I think they did some promos or like commercials or something like that. But no, they didn't. They don't. Out of 1,100 people, I was selected, and I did it 2 years in a row. You know? But that then broke my ankle.
Yeah, I know that was tragic for you.
Yeah, I didn't walk for almost 4 months.
What was that like? To be on the move, doing what it is you're doing, to all of a sudden now you can't even walk for 3 or 4 months.
Most people listening, or anybody out there, I'm sure your mind, everybody, they always say, "Well, I guess you need to sit down." But it's crazy that I figured out your sitting down, your slowing down may not be what God slow down is. So it's like slowing down and sitting down is 2 different things. People are like, you needed to slow down? Nah, I don't need to slow down.
So even when you was probably sitting down, I know you was editing and doing, you was still doing in front of the computer, editing and doing something.
As much as I could, but like the first month and a half, I really couldn't do nothing because I couldn't sit up. I couldn't sit because all the blood would rush down. So it was just too painful.
Damn.
So I had to keep it elevated for a minute.
Damn.
Yep.
So, so what's going on now with you?
Now I'm working on a documentary, similar to some of these conversations. Can't say the name just yet, but
It's a documentary about what? Documentary about what? About your life?
Not
your
my
journey?
life, but others. But the title alone says everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I just can't say it. But
Okay.
trust me, when this comes out, this would be, that's Rich Laru. He did it by himself.
By himself.
Yeah.
So do you think that it's best to do things by yourself versus have a team? Because
I have a team.
Okay.
And that's the thing. You do it by yourself, but when it comes to building an army, everybody wants to win. Everybody has different skill sets. So when you find people that have skill sets to build your team, you let everybody do them because there's no competition. And when people really see what you're doing and they're about you and where you are, even if they want to use you, hey, use me, but just do what you do because we're never fighting. Because we're all, if I'm trying to be on TV and I got a sound guy, I got a camera guy, I got an editor, okay? The editor's not fighting with the sound guy because he ain't trying to be a sound guy. He don't care about being the best sound guy because he's going to be the best editor.
Right.
So you build the team with people that
are the
do
best at what they do.
Right. And then therefore you're able
not everybody is trying to compete with each other. Everybody is, is falling into their own place, being the best that they can be to make the best product.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, where we come up from, St. Louis, everybody wants to run the entire thing. Nah, nigga, nigga, it gotta be like, it's like what they say, too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, like, is there anything that you can like give, any type of inspiration, any type of last minute words you want to give to somebody out there that, the kid in some small town in Omaha who may be listening to this podcast that, wants to journey out? What's some inspirational things you can give?
If you have a vision, if you have a goal, if you have a thought, if you're weird, if people say you're crazy, you're too much into yourself, you're this, you're that, all that is amazing because that's what makes you who you are. And whatever vision that you have to do whatever it is that you may want to do, no matter how crazy it may seem, the craziest ideas create the craziest opportunities. All the weird people are geniuses. So I say that to say, if your mom, dad, sister, brother, uncle, grandpa, whoever, same religion, non-religion, if they don't believe in what you want to do, oh well. Because look at how many times they told Steve Jobs no and what couldn't be done. Think of if I was to sit here and be like, bro, you know what, man? I want to start a company where I just go pick up food for people and drop it off. I'm like, okay, that sounds good, but it's like, no, I want to do that. No, hey, bro, how you feel about the most random things, Uber Eats, Lyft, like, let me put taxis out of business. Think if I would have told you that before Uber
10 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, bro, you can't do that. It's too much work. People don't know when you're passionate about something, you're going to put the work in that your own mom and dad's not even going to do.
Right.
So I say that to say, whatever it is that y'all want to do, go for it. No matter what. And whatever it is that you need to do to complete that, just find your team on the way. Find people to do what they do to make you look great.
I'm curious to know, are there any things that you film for people, any music videos or anything like that?
I've shot for literally everybody.
Now I seen you in the picture, and I seen you with Vivica Fox and all that.
Yeah, that's one of my best friends.
Yeah. Now how does that feel, man? To be living in St. Louis and then come up and you like Vivica Fox, like one of your homegirls. Like, it's crazy. I seen her at Wild Beauty Supply one day.
Was my second job here. She called me.
What, at Wild?
Yeah.
Wild Beauty Supply?
Yeah. I shot her wig line there. Yeah.
I saw her up in there, and I was like, oh man, that's Vivica Fox. But I remember it was this dude that was like, he's like, man, that's Vivica Fox. And she paid for her stuff, whatever, and walked out. And he ran outside, like, can I get a picture? She was like, not right now, baby. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking what? I was kind of thirsty of him. But no, that's interesting. Just the fact that,
and a lot of people don't understand. I'll let you go, man. This is for everyone that has had a bad experience with a celebrity. Put yourself in these shoes. Let's take that Wild Beauty moment for example. She's already late getting to set. She's got to stop and grab a few things. The moment she stops to take one picture, more people come. And it's like, she can't, and say she already was inside and took 3 pictures. So by the time she got outside, it was that one more. She
maybe
baby,
she ain't trying to take no pictures at all.
I have to go. She can never live her life. So people need to stop being so sensitive. Like, she was me, or he was me, he was that. Like, just think of how much time it takes a normal person to walk from their gate to their taxi or call service at the airport. Think of just how long that actually takes. Whether you're getting bags or not. Now think of that same person, everybody knows who you are. How much longer do you think if it takes you 20 minutes to walk through the airport?
Just to walk.
Just imagine
to the car.
Exactly. And you
to
decide
get where you gotta go.
Right. Where you gotta go on time. You decide to take 30 pictures on the way out while you're walking. Now you get outside and somebody like, I just wanted a picture. Is she supposed to? Yeah, she gotta have a life. Let them live.
Yeah. Now, you said you've done a lot of stuff as far as filming or whatnot. You shoot music videos for people.
Yeah, music videos.
If anybody wants to reach out to you, how can they reach you?
Rich Laru.
Rich Laru.
RICHLARU. Everywhere. When it comes to branding.
Facebook, Twitter,
Instagram, Black Planet, MySpace.
All that. All that. Rich Laru.
Rich Laru, man.
All right, man. Well, hey, Rich, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
From St. Louis to LA, you know what I'm saying? Out here doing it. My thing is this, just to everybody listening, if you have a dream, you have a passion, pursue that thing. You never know what may happen. You never know where you may go. You know what I mean? Never doubt yourself. You know what I'm saying? This man right here went from hosting hype man in high school parties to hosting the BET Awards. You know what I'm saying? So if you put yourself in a position, you never know what you may achieve. So until next time, peace.